Hello, hello. I believe we are now live. Just going to give everyone just a minute to log in here. I am Katie Strong. I'm going to be the one leading this class tonight. And while I'm thinking about it, I forgot to get the presentation up. So I'm going to do that really fast here. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday. I know we're in Arizona, it's a bit toasty out here. So hopefully wherever you are, it's a bit cooler. All right. All right, so I am Katie Strong. I am a gold leader with Young Living, part of Be Strong and Oily, which is part of the larger Living Well Now organization. Before we get started, I'm gonna show you just really fast how to use your diffuser. I'm gonna be putting RC in there. So here's the kit. I took out RC. I'm in my son's room tonight doing this because, to be quite honest, my desk looks like a tornado came through there after we got back from convention. It's just full of stuff, so I really didn't have time to clean it up before doing this tonight. So I have filled, there's a little line inside the diffuser, which I already put water in. I just thought you can't see it or else I would tip out the water, but there's a water line in there. And then I'm gonna use RC. Like I said, I'm in my son's room, and so he'll be sleeping in here tonight, and his nose has just been kind of icky the last day. So I'm gonna put about 7 or so drops in there. And then you just take the cover and put it on. This is the home diffuser. Young Living has a few diffusers to choose from. And this one's the home one. And then you just turn it on, and then it's gonna diffuse the RC into the air. The light on this does shut off. If you just hold it down, it does shut off as well. So anyway, just wanted to get that going and show you guys how easy it is to diffuse. So like I said, I am Katie Strong with Be Strong and Oily. Excited you guys are all here tonight to join us and learn more about Young Living essential oils. Before starting Young Living, when I was pregnant with my son, we were trying to get the chemicals out of our house, and I was buying green products or labeled as green or more natural products, so I thought. And we had met a friend through a natural childbirthing class, and so our kids were kind of going through the same developmental stages, and both of them were needing some help in their gum area. And she had gotten introduced to Young Living and called me up. She's like, Katie, you've got to try this. It is amazing. You've got to try this clove oil. So not knowing any better, I ran to the health food store and got clove oil, thinking it was the same as what she had. And luckily I didn't use it on my son before I went to a class, much like the one we are doing tonight, but it was in someone's home, and really understood the difference between the oils that you get in the store and the oils from Young Living. So we got our kit started to just really replace the chemicals in our house. The more I learned, the more I realized that a lot of the green products that I was buying still had a lot of the harsh chemicals in them. They were just labeled differently, and so it was very deceiving. And so I was spending more money on basically the same stuff I was trying to stay away from. They weren't as effective, and Young Living really has allowed us to get all that stuff out of our house and use plant-based cleaners from Young Living, be able to support our overall health from getting better workouts to helping support our immune system, respiratory system, our emotions, hormonal system, pretty much anything from head to toe we've been able to use the oils for. So it's been really awesome. And then we just kind of started sharing with people. I did not want anything to do with the business actually, and but loved the product and started sharing with people and started getting an accidental paycheck. And now here I am. So we do use a script when we do these to make it easy for people and to make sure I get all the information that I want you to know, and so I don't forget anything too. And just so you know, the FDA, which most people have heard, has come down more harshly on natural companies. And so really trying to be FDA compliant since we are live on the internet. So between the lines, we're going to try talking about supporting certain body systems. So if there's anything that we don't cover, please reach out to me if you're looking for support in certain areas. Because the oils are so versatile, we'd be here forever if we were to go into every single use for them, but they are so much more than just making your house smell good, which this RC not only smells good, but it's making my nose feel good as well. So let me try and share my screen here. Hopefully it'll work this time. Last time I did this, y'all had to just look at me. So let's see. Hopefully it will work. If I can find, whoops. All right, I did not mean to pull up numbers. Okay. I do have it pulled up on my phone just to make sure that it is working correctly. So if you can't see my screen, someone can message me, or if we lose connection or anything, just let me know and we can readjust as needed. So again, I'm using a script tonight because I'm not an expert. Really just a concerned consumer that wanted to create healthier choices for me and my family and our home. So we're going to start off with some statistics here. So today, more than 80,000 chemicals are currently used in the United States that have not been adequately tested for their effects on humans. These chemicals lurk in everyday items, from our personal care products to our cleaning products, our furniture, and our children's toys, and even in our food. Many of these chemicals have been linked to cancer, reproductive hazards, learning disabilities, and many more health concerns. Sadly, most of the natural solutions out there just simply are not as effective as the chemical ones. Like I had mentioned, we tried those green products and just didn't have very good success with them. But if there are natural products available that worked and worked well, would you at least be interested in hearing about them? Most likely yes, if you are on this call tonight. And what if these substances were not only green, but actually promoted good health? Would that be appealing to you as well? And what if you could actually save money using these natural and health promoting products? Would you at least want to give them a try? I know I was surprised how much we really did save because they are so versatile, and something that I could use on my skin, I could also use to help support our respiratory system, or use on a minor cut or minor blemish, or to help us relax or help stimulate us before going to the gym. So tons of uses. So Young Living Essential Oils is the company we're talking about tonight. They do business based on the belief that God has provided powerful natural substances from plants that can meet the needs of today's family. With Young Living, you can find greater wellness, purpose, and abundance. Young Living encompasses all these aspects and signifies exactly what we're about. We honor our stewardship to champion nature's living energy, essential oils, by fostering a community of healing and discovering while inspiring individuals into wellness, purpose, and abundance. So Young Living inspires wellness, purpose, and abundance by distilling nature's greatest gifts into pure essential oils with a great commitment to plant purity and essential oil potency. Young Living continues to grow, inspiring millions of people to transform their lives. The principles behind our mission statement have always been top priority for Young Living founder, D. Gary Young, and he is so passionate about it, he won't rest until his unique message and essential oil infused products have been brought into every home in the world. This was really, we just got back from the International Grand Convention in Salt Lake City, Utah. We also, not only through the convention, but also got to go to the farm in Mona, Utah. And just to be able to see his passion and commitment to Young Living and the quality is really awesome. So I love this picture because it shows Young Living's global impact. The company has 8 of their own farms worldwide, including farms in Utah and Idaho, as well as in countries of France, Ecuador, Oman, Canada, and Croatia. Young Living has been around for 20 years and has one of the highest client loyalty ratings in the entire industry. Like I said, we just got back from the Mona, Utah farm, which is right here. My husband and I will be going to the St. Mary's farm in Idaho in August for a retreat. And all the farms, if you're ever driving through Utah or Idaho and you see the lavender farms off to your right, you can stop in there as a Young Living member, and they have an open door policy. Or if you're ever in Oman and want to go, frankincense is. That's a really, really cool thing about Young Living, is that they open up their farms to their members. So Gary Young is Young Living's founder. He has dedicated decades to traveling the world and researching the remarkable wellness benefits from these precious oils. Gary is one of the world's foremost authorities on essential oils. Because of his experiences, Gary has never let up on his lifelong mission to share the highest quality essential oils in the world. And he had mentioned at convention, and we heard it at our silver retreat last year, that if he hadn't foreseen where the natural, not natural economy, but where the natural trend was going with people looking for more natural ways to support their health, and hadn't planted lavender 23 years ago, lavender is so adulterated now that there would not be any more true lavender in the entire world. So again, just the quality of the oils is really important to Young Living. And we'll talk a little bit more about the seed to seal promise that they give. So Gary is passionate about our farms and recently handed over the reins as CEO to his wife, Mary Young, so he could dedicate more of his time to traveling all over the world to bring the best there is to Young Living. He is instrumental in overseeing our many global farms, where he directs the growth, harvest, and distillation process of our high-quality essential oils. Above all, he is a man of integrity, which is why Young Living is a company that others try and emulate. And there is a very popular product in oil called Valor that the crop just didn't produce what it needed to, or wasn't the quality that it needed to be. And it was a very, very small percentage outside of the very high quality standards. And we went without the product for several months, lost over $1 million in sales. But even though no one would be able to probably tell the difference, he wouldn't put it on the shelves because of that. I think we can make the assumption that everyone on this call tonight is interested in healthier living. And this is Young Living's mission too. First and foremost, we're a wellness company. We are committed to helping you live your healthiest life. True wellness starts from within, and Young Living offers an extensive array of nutritional products and essential oils to support your wellness. The Fab Five represents key areas to focus to empower our lives to wellness, purpose, and abundance. So we want to minimize our exposure to damaging effects of toxins. Again, about 84,000 chemicals to be used in the United States, many of which have not been tested on humans. It's hard to control anything outside of our home, and that's why it's so important to really work on your house and getting the toxins out. We also want to reduce the effects of occasional stress on the body and mind. We want to flood our body with essential nutrients, embrace a lifestyle that optimizes wellness, and change the self-care paradigm and focus on wellness and prevention. So the products we're talking about today are pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Not having everyone here in the room with me, I'm sure some of you may be brand new to essential oils, maybe have no idea what they are, and maybe we have some seasoned oilers on the call tonight too. But just to make sure everyone knows, essential oils are the volatile liquid that is distilled from the plant. This oil is the lifeblood of the plant, and they're carrier molecules in the plant, and they help keep the plants from being attacked by bacteria, virus, and fungi. Most essential oils are extracted from plant sources using steam distillation and are highly, highly concentrated, making them far more potent than dried botanicals. Essential oils are volatile, which means that the scent of the oil rises quickly into the air. They're also versatile with a wide variety of uses. Some people use essential oils to enliven the environment, support different body systems or their emotional well-being, and to detoxify their homes or for great scents. But again, there's so much more than just smelling good. Young Living is the largest worldwide distributor of therapeutic grade essential oils and is known for having some of the most pure and potent oils in the world. So there's three ways that you can use the oils here. And sorry, this doesn't show up on the entire page. So essential oils can have a dramatic impact when inhaled. So I showed you how you can use the diffuser at the beginning of this presentation, and that disperses oils into the air of your home, creating a healing home free from toxins. So how many of you are aware that plugins and Febreze have dangerous chemicals that disrupt our endocrine function? So I've heard over 300 chemicals in a bottle of Febreze, and that's pretty alarming, especially when you're spraying in your kids' rooms or anywhere in your house, and it's usually in a small bathroom and you're inhaling all that stuff. And let's be honest, it really doesn't cover up the smell. We all still know what went on in there. So just putting beautiful smelling oils into the air instead, that can actually calm our emotions and help our immune system sound good to anyone. So many of us have had a time where a smell triggers a memory, like freshly baked bread, pine needles, or spring flowers can easily take you back to positive times in your life. Essential oils are the same. They can have such a profound impact on our emotions. They also, when inhaled, travel to the amygdala in our brain, which is the emotional center. So even just smelling an oil right out of the bottle without even taking it out, you can really benefit from that as well. You can also bring some water to a rolling boil and put some oils in there, and then do the tenting with, a towel over that, and really help opening up those sinuses. And you can do the same over a diffuser as well. Second, essential oils can be applied to the skin either straight, or what we call neat, or diluted with carrier oils like coconut oil or olive oil. Feet are some of the best places to apply essential oils because the feet mirror our body. And because our feet are usually a little rougher and tougher. So especially when you're first starting off or using them on your kids, the feet are a great place to put them, because if they're sensitive at all to them, it's just a good way to kind of slowly introduce them to them. And essential oils can be applied directly on location. So you can apply it directly on your head, directly on your shoulder, on your abdomen. There are some hot oils. So like an oil we'll be talking about today is called Thieves. It has clove and cinnamon bark in it. So that can be a little tingly. Same with peppermint. You don't want to get peppermint too close to your eyes. So if you put an oil on and it ever starts to tingle or kind of burn, not necessarily burning your skin, just throw a good carrier oil over it, like coconut oil, olive oil. Young Living has a V6 oil that's really nice. It absorbs really quickly. But any of those would be fine. And it'll take the sting out right away. You can also put them in your bath, which is really nice. Just mix them with some Epsom salts and sprinkle them in your bath, for sore muscles or to help you relax before you go to bed. And then third, Young Living Vitality oils can be used internally by adding them to water or liquid, or placing them in a vegetable capsule, or taking one of Young Living's oil-infused supplements, or using them to add flavor to your cooking. Peppermint Vitality, for example, not only can help promote healthy bowel function and supports overall digestion, but it also will help liven up your next batch of brownies. So peppermint and chocolate go really well together. If I make spaghetti sauce, I'll use some basil essential oil or oregano essential oil. And one of my friend's husbands just made some homemade peppermint ice cream with Young Living Peppermint Vitality oil in it, and it was delicious. And it only had a few ingredients, but it was really, really good. So the oils in the Vitality line are the same exact oils you will find as the topical aromatic counterparts, but labeled specifically for internal use per FDA regulations. So the purity is the same, the oil is exactly the same, it's just a different label. So if you hear me say Vitality, I will be talking about internal use. If it's not Vitality, then it's topical aromatic. A lot of the oils have always been labeled as all three, but the FDA wanted us to make the distinction between if it was dietary or topical aromatic. And when we're talking about ingesting oils, we are only talking about Young Living oils. I've heard too many people running, hearing that we put peppermint Vitality in our brownies or under our tongue to help support our digestive system, and then they run to the health food store and do the same. Don't want to put the oils, and they're probably not the orifices that you are thinking of. You don't want to ever put oils directly in your eye or directly in your ear. So let's say you need some support for your eyes or for your ears. We just got back from Utah, and so we're flying, and sometimes your ears have some minor discomfort. So we didn't drop oil directly in the ear, but we rubbed oil around our ear and down our neck. We also put a few drops on a cotton ball and stuck it in our ear for a few minutes to help open up our ear again. And again, just don't drop it directly in the ear or directly in the eye. Oh, and there's the quick tips. And when you're putting any of the Vitality oils in your water, please only use glass or stainless steel with the citrus oils, because they break down petrochemicals. And so if you put them in plastic, they will break down your plastic. So Seed to Seal is really what sets Young Living apart. It's not only part of our operational process, but it is our promise to your family. We believe that you and your family deserve products that are genuine, free of synthetic chemicals, and unmatched purity. Through each step of our production process on both our own farms and partner farms, we use the most exacting standards possible to make our products, your life, and Earth better. This is an important distinction because the vast majority of essential oils on the market are produced simply for flavor or fragrance and do not fulfill any therapeutic standards, and thus do not provide any therapeutic benefits. I've had many people who have used other essential oils for years and couldn't believe a difference in their results when they started using Young Living. The fragrance industries are interested in only a few components that contribute to aroma, and the same goes for the flavor industries and their focus on components that contribute to taste. There are hundreds of components that comprise natural oil in balanced proportions and are typically absent from oils produced. This is very misleading to the consumer, and who may go to the health food store and get some peppermint oil thinking that they're getting a pure therapeutic grade oil, And it may even say 100% pure when in fact it's been adulterated in some way. So you'll want to get a piece of paper and pen because you'll probably want to take some notes along the way as we go through the different oils here. So just a little disclaimer, in case you thought I was a doctor or healthcare professional, I certainly am not. I'm not here to diagnose, treat, cure, prescribe for any disease. I'm just simply someone who has used Young Living for myself, my family, and others. And my goal is just to really educate you about essential oils so you can do that too and see the value in using them. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So lavender oil, you'll see up at the top it says topical aromatic. There is also a lavender vitality. So again, lavender vitality you can use internally. Topical aromatic, use topical aromatic. Same exact oil. Lavender has been dubbed the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it has so many uses. If you recall from earlier, we talked about the frequent adulteration of essential oils. And at the Young Living Convention a few years ago, a woman who was in the essential oil industry in France spoke to the fact that there's hundreds more times lavender that is exported out of the country in France than was actually grown there. So most of the lavender on the market is not true lavender, and that's really why Young Living Seed to Seal Promise is so important. This oil is a lot of people's gateway oils. It's the one that kind of opens up their eyes and it's like, wow, these oils really work. I know it was for me. I'd gotten my kit. Jake was about 6 months old. He's 3.5 now. And his bum was kind of red. So I remembered hearing that lavender is soothing to the skin. And so I took 1 drop of lavender oil and just a tiny bit of coconut oil and rubbed it on his little bum. And the next diaper change, it was probably 70% gone, and did 1 more application. And by the next time it was completely gone. It's one that I always have with me because it's good for like everything. It's a really great one to keep in the kitchen. If you are prone to touching hot surfaces and everything, putting lavender on there right away is really soothing to the skin. Over in summertime now, so if you spent too much time out in the sun, just putting it directly on your skin. What I also like to do is take about 10 drops of lavender and 10 drops of peppermint oil and getting a little glass 2-ounce spray bottle and filling the rest with witch hazel, keeping that in the fridge. And then once you get out from the sun, spraying that on your skin. It feels so good and refreshing and just really helps your skin from being overexposed in the sun. Really relaxing, great one to sprinkle in Epsom salt and sprinkle in your bath at night. I have a friend who loves it, just a drop or 2 on the back of her neck before she goes to sleep. And this is one that I use during seasonal changes when everything's in bloom. I take lavender vitality oil. I'll take a drop or 2 and put it in the palm of my hand, and then take the other finger and kind of swipe the inside of my cheek and take it and kind of put it up and around my nose. And that just really helps with those seasonal discomforts. Purification oil. I really wish you guys could smell these oils. And if you do have your oils, go ahead and get them out and smell them as we're talking about them. Purification smells so fresh. It's great for eliminating odors. So we talked about Febreze earlier. And what I do instead of using Febreze or any other sort of scent like that, I take a small glass spray bottle. that you can get on Amazon. You can get them at health food stores, pretty much anywhere. And I put about 7 or so drops of purification oil in there and fill the rest either with water. If you fill it with water, you'll just have to shake it before you use it, or fill it with some witch hazel. And that's what I use as a bathroom spray. So when Jake was in diapers, this was an amazing little oil to have to help eat away those odors. Or if you make broccoli or fish or something, you know how it kind of stinks up the house, a great one to diffuse for that. So it is a blend. So it has citronella. So think of what citronella is good for. Lemongrass, rosemary, melaleuca, lavandin, and myrtle. So a great one to use outdoors, to enjoy the outdoors annoyance free, especially in the summertime. And really just freshen the air. I always think of it, if you want something drawn out, purification helps draw things out. So if you are outside and maybe you get a little critter and you get a bump on your skin, I like to apply purification to help with that. So Digize. So there's Digize Vitality, and so that again internally, and Digize for topical aromatic. It's a pretty strong smelling oil. It's a blend, has tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. So it's a pretty powerhouse, really great for supporting the digestive system when using the Digize Vitality oil. I have a friend who has had phenomenal results with it, taking a few drops in a empty gel capsule. And the capsules you can either get from Young Living, I think Amazon has them, our health food store down the street has them, and you can put the oils in there and just, you know, take it with water. If you eat too much, this is a great one to use. I usually just drop the Digize Vitality, a couple drops under my tongue to help with my digestive system. You can use it topically as well. It is a pretty strong smelling one though, but really great for any sort of digestion support you may be wanting. And a really great combo with the Essential Zymes 4 and just incorporating that into your wellness regimen to help with our digestive system and breaking down our food, because most of the food we eat don't have the enzymes in it that we need to properly break down our food and to keep us regular. So when I travel, this is also one that I always have with me. RC, so this is what I'm diffusing right now. It is another blend. It has myrtle, marjoram, pine, Eucalyptus radiata, Eucalyptus citrodora, Eucalyptus globulus, lavender, cypress, black spruce, and peppermint. Very invigorating. It smells amazing. Really just helps your nose. Both my husband and I love it before we work out, rubbing a few drops on our chest and kind of over our rib cage area. It just helps us get a better workout in. Rubbing it on your feet before bedtime, again, just helping you breathe a little bit better at night, and actually helping your feet feel better when you get up out of bed in the morning. But really, I mean, think of what eucalyptus oils are good for, myrtle, just that respiratory system is awesome. Panaway. This one we love in our house for any joints, any soreness after exercise. It's just a powerhouse. It's one of Young Living's most popular oil blends that was formulated by Gary Young. If you need it to go over a larger area, let's say your back, Mix it with a little bit of carrier oil, coconut oil, or olive oil, and then you can put a few drops in that and then just be able to apply it over a larger area. I have many friends that use it on their knees or on their knuckles to allow greater mobility. And so it has natural occurring constituents, methyl salicylate, gamma curamine, and menthol and eugenol. So a lot of those things you may find in over-the-counter, like Bengay or something, but they're synthetic. And so these are the natural occurring ones from wintergreen and peppermint, and are a lot more powerful as well. Peppermint. Peppermint was my husband's gateway oil. He had a little head discomfort or head tension, and he was like, all right, let me give these oils a try. And we rubbed a little bit of peppermint on his head and temple and back and neck, and he was shocked at how well it worked. So that was kind of his introduction and gateway oil to Young Living, because he thought I was crazy for bringing these oils into our house, but he loves them now. So peppermint, very, very powerful. Just in one drop of peppermint is the equivalent to 26 cups of peppermint tea. So just one drop of Young Living's peppermint oil, 26 cups of peppermint tea. A great benefit to the gastrointestinal comfort and normal digestion support with the peppermint vitality oil. And again, adding a few drops to your peppermint brownies tastes awesome. Or if you're an ice cream maker, try adding some to there as well. It tastes amazing, all while also helping the efficiency of your digestive system, and promotes healthy bowel function as well, if you catch my drift. It's also one that we like to use before the gym. We'll just put one drop of the peppermint vitality oil in our water bottle, glass water bottle or stainless steel water bottle before the gym, and it just helps wake us up and get a better workout in and just feel better. Even just smelling peppermint out of the bottle, that 3 o'clock kind of slump, you need a little extra energy, putting a little swipe of peppermint on your nose or just smelling it can really help wake you up. I like to take the peppermint vitality and just drop one drop under my tongue. It's very powerful. So just warning you right now, it is very powerful. And there is a warning that comes with peppermint oil, not to use it undiluted on children under the age of 3, because the fumes are so strong, it could potentially overwhelm underdeveloped lungs. Frankincense oil. Frankincense is very woodsy smelling. There's also frankincense vitality oil that has a ton of health benefits. I did not really care for the smell of frankincense when I first got my kit, and now I just love it. It has a very rich biblical history. There are hundreds of references to the use of essential oils in the Bible. In that time, frankincense was revered higher than gold. Diffusing it during meditation to help with grounding. It's also been used for massage after activity or in cosmetic applications to smooth the appearance of healthy looking skin. And it's a key ingredient in our Boswellia wrinkle cream product that Young Living has. And it's just a great all around oil. I'd reference lavender as being a good Swiss Army knife oil. Frankincense and lavender are my 2 go-to oils if I don't know what to use. So especially when you first get your oils, you may be like, oh, I forget what she said this is good for. 9 times out of 10, lavender or frankincense will probably do the trick. And I encourage you too to do some research on frankincense. There's so much research going on about frankincense and the health benefits of it. If you go to PubMed.gov and type in frankincense and cancer, and read some of those articles, I think you'll be pretty shocked at how powerful this oil is. But very relaxing, amazing for the skin. And again, we have to be FDA compliant, but there's tons of testimonies with frankincense for a lot of different things. So Google it. Thieves. Thieves, I wish you could smell because it smells like Christmas. It's a blend of clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So kind of has a funny name. But it got its name from a legend of 4 15th century French thieves who formulated a special combination composed of these oils and other botanicals. And according to the legend, they covered themselves in these aromatics while robbing the dead and dying. And they weren't getting sick. So they, for a lesser sentence, had to give up their secret. And this is what the legend said that they were using. Thieves is such a popular oil that they've created a whole Thieves line from it, which includes their non-toxic plant-based household cleaner. Comes in a concentrate form, and it seriously cleans everything. That is the only cleaner we use in our house. It cleans our floors, counters, toilets, mirrors, windows without any streaks, and it's really, really cost effective. So that the Thieves cleaner, I think every single household needs, because you will save a ton of money. You will have a ton more space under your cabinets because you won't need cleaners for the floor, for the window, for the granite, for the stainless steel. Like, this will cover you all. Thieves is a great one that you really don't want to run out of Thieves ever, but especially during the winter time, to help support your respiratory health when taken internally, your immune system. The minute we start to feel like we're coming down with something, or maybe we've been exposed to something, we start upping our use of Thieves. So to do that, we may be putting in capsules. Talked about those empty veggie capsules. Putting it in capsules and taking it internally. Adding it to some tea, adding the Thieves Vitality, just 1 drop, with a drop of lemon Vitality and a little bit of honey is very soothing to the throat and tastes really good too. I like to put it in my coffee as well. It just kind of makes your coffee taste like Christmas. And then it smells amazing when diffused. So we diffuse it quite a bit during the winter time in our rooms while we're sleeping. But it's just an awesome, awesome oil that you never want to run out of. So you've just seen how these oils have helped myself, my family, and my friends. And we'd really be here for a week straight if I took time to share all the ways that these oils have positively impacted the people I care about. So let's just imagine that you're integrating these essential oils into your daily life to support your body's natural health. You'll be enhancing your life to easily reach the Fab 5 without breaking your monthly budget. So some drawbacks of today's products. We talked about all the chemicals that we're exposed to and what those can do to our bodies and body systems. And if we take a look at all the household products that I haven't had to purchase since we started using Young Living, the list is really huge. We save money each month by not buying things that are filled with toxins and chemicals. And most of those products on the store shelves right now are made of petrochemicals. And over time, they build up in our systems and begin to coat our cell membranes, making it difficult for oxygen and nutrients to get into cells and for toxins to get out. So luckily for us, essential oils can help us with that. So lemon, we've got lemon vitality and lemon. So lemon, the citrus oils are cold pressed from the rind. So it's not that acidy juice that you're used to. I don't care for lemon squeezed in my water, but I absolutely love lemon vitality in my water. And again, only stainless steel or glass. So essential oils actually have the ability to dissolve petrochemicals, allowing for our cells to get the nutrients and oxygen they need, all while removing toxins inside our cells. So when we're in a live class, we do a demonstration of blowing up a balloon and dropping just one drop of lemon oil on it, and it pops the balloon immediately because the balloon's a petrochemical. You can do the same exact thing with a styrofoam cup. Put a drop of lemon on there and you will see the lemon oil dissolving the cup. So then when we take it internally, it helps break down those petrochemicals that we have just from our environment. But when we put lemon on our skin, it doesn't harm our skin. So it's not doing that to our, organs inside. It includes the natural occurring constituent limonene. Just Google that. Limonene. Pretty powerful constituent to incorporate into your lifestyle. Enhances food. If you make like lemon bar cookies, amazing. I like to take, especially during fall, like for Thanksgiving or Christmas, I'll take a fresh pomegranate, take the seeds out with the juice and everything, a couple drops of lemon vitality oil with some cinnamon, like some fresh cinnamon, and mix that up. It's just it tastes amazing. Sometimes we'll crumble up some walnuts and put it on top, but it really just has a very powerful flavor to enhance food. And then we drink it in our water every day. I've had people at classes before, we'll have lemon oil in our water, lemon vitality oil in our water. And after the class, they were able to go to the bathroom. I don't really know how else to say it, but because the lemon oil helps keep you regular as well. And again, it's not the acidy part of the lemon, it's the rind. So it's very, very powerful and much more powerful than just squeezing lemon juice in your water. I also like to add it with thieves if we're starting to feel a little under the weather. And it's a great one to remove stains, glue. You buy a new picture frame, it has this sticker on that you can't get off. Add a little bit of lemon oil and you'll just see it come right off. I have a friend, her daughter got gum in her, like the root of her hair. And after trying, the peanut butter and the ice and everything, that didn't do anything. She tried lemon oil and she said it just disintegrated. So they don't eat gum anymore because of that. So Copaiba, again, there's Copaiba and Copaiba Vitality. I used Copaiba Vitality on Jake's gums when he was about 6 months old, and that helped really, really well. This is a really awesome oil just to be part of your daily health regimen. It's very mild tasting, so we add it to our Ningxia Red, which we'll talk about. It's also a good driver oil. So if you put on, let's say, Panaway onto your muscles, Copaiba is a good one to put on top because it is a driver oil, so it helps drive in those oils. And it's also good for inflammation after exercise. So another really great one to help with inflammation after exercise, which we can say that. It's a key ingredient in Stress Away oil. And and very calming to have a friend that actually likes to diffuse it, which it's not one I've ever diffused just because it's a very mild oil. On this one though, you probably want to write this down so you can Google it, because again, of the FDA, I can't go into all the health benefits of it. But if you Google, because it has this natural occurring constituent beta, which is BETA, and then dash, I don't even know how to say it, so I'll just spell it for you. CARYOPHYLLENE, and alpha humulene. So ALPHA-HUMULENE. So do a little bit of research on those two constituents and see all the health benefits that come with them. All right, so you're probably wondering, how do I get started with Young Living? So there's two ways to get started. The first way is as a customer, where you purchase the oils. If you were to piece this kit together, you would have a retail value of over $300. Honestly, no one really does that because it doesn't make any sense, honestly. The second and really the best option is the wholesale membership. With this option, you get everything we talked about tonight, including the diffuser, and your membership for $160. And for the rest of today, so till midnight Utah time, the kit is 10% off. So that brings it down to about $144. And then I'm offering, and most people on our team are also offering, $25 cash back to you. And so then that brings it down to what, like $119, I believe, if my math is right. So $119 is a smoking deal. It's a great deal at $160. So basically, with that, you're buying the diffuser, and Young Living is throwing in all the oils for you for free. And again, with the retail value of over $300, you can see why this is an awesome deal. So with the wholesale membership, you get 24% off all future orders. Most of us pay willingly a Costco or Sam's Club membership fee every year for the option to go in and purchase products at reduced costs, which is a huge bonus. The thing with Young Living is you don't have to purchase a membership. You just have to buy the kit, so you get product with that membership. And to keep that membership, where you can order 24% off the retail price, you only have to make one $50 purchase per year, which is ridiculously easy to do. And if you don't, nothing happens. You just drop off as a wholesale member. There are no monthly minimum requirements, no membership fees. You're not required to distribute or sell any products. That's why most people get the wholesale account. With this option, you also get another bonus oil, Stress Away, which I absolutely love. It has copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, acacia, and lavender. I use this as my perfume, and instead of spraying a bunch of chemicals on me, which my son licks off, I use Stress Away. Not only makes you feel good and helps relax my muscles, but it smells really good as well. So contains ceterol and eugenol, naturally occurring, helps reduce mental rigidity and restore equilibrium, and really great for occasional stress or minor anxiety. Who doesn't have that every time and time again in their life, right? And it just smells really, really good. And then you also get 2 samples of Ningxia Red. This is Young Living's signature supplement, providing energy support, supports normal cellular function, and contains powerful ingredients that are involved in many natural antioxidant processes. It's sweet, tangy, and infused with the citrus essential oils, making it really delicious. It's very fruity. It's made with the exotic fruit extracts from the whole fruit of the Young Living exclusive Ningxia wolfberry. And if you just Google Ningxia wolfberry, you'll see all the benefits of it. Some of which include preventing against oxidative stress, support normal eye health, and support energy. We take a shot every day, about 2 to 4 ounces. We just drink it straight. Our son drinks it straight. He drinks about 1 ounce or so a day. We just find we have more sustained energy. We just feel better. If we're needing to support our immune system, you know, it's something that will up our usage of, but it's something we use daily in our life. You won't notice like a huge energy spike. You'll just feel more constant energy, and then you'll notice when you don't have it. At least that's how it was for us. You'll get 2 packets of that. Go ahead and stick it in the fridge. It just tastes a little bit better cold, but you can drink it warm too. So again, signing up as a wholesale member is definitely the best bang for your buck. For those of you who have found value in creating a healing home and reducing the toxins in the home, then it's kind of a no-brainer, right? And another reason for the wholesale membership is it's completely optional, is our Essential Rewards program. Again, it is completely optional, but if you're looking to get started and you have some big health goals, I really encourage you to get on Essential Rewards, and we can help you look through your goals and make some suggestions on how to best support your body systems and be able to save even more money by getting on ER. So it's like a rebate program. You get points back to help you earn free product going forward. You also get reduced flat rate shipping, which is awesome. And they actually they're going to be improving the program even more. So the current program, for the first 6 months you're on the program, you get 10% back into your Essential Rewards bank that you can then save up and use towards free product. Then months 7 through 12, you get 15% back, and months 13 and on, you get 20% back. That is going to be changing, I think they said 4th quarter this year, which will be even better than that. But then you can save those points and use them towards free product. I've gotten thousands of dollars worth of free product just by buying from my own store instead of going and buying from CVS or Target or places like that. You can cancel it at any time. There are no sign-up fees. There's no cancellation fees. You can change your product every month, and you can even change the date that it ships on. So it's an amazing program. And again, and you also get a free skip month every year. So if you don't need anything, or if you're out of town, you can easily use your skip month and start back up where you left off without losing anything. So if you have any other questions on that, please let us know, because they have also put some kits, Essential Rewards kits together. So the Thieves kit, we talked about the Thieves cleaner. In this picture here, you'll see some Thieves bar soap, toothpaste, Thieves mints, but they have a Thieves Essential Rewards kit, which bundles some of the Thieves products, gives it to you at even a more reduced cost, and then really sets you up for a healing home to replace all those nasty things that we get at the store. And then there's also a Ningxia Red kit to save you additional money as well. Most people also ask us how to get their products paid for. So again, I mentioned we did not want anything to do with the business, but Young Living does compensate you just for sharing with your friends. So even if you're not an active person building a business with Young Living, if you refer someone and they also get the Premium Starter Kit, Young Living will send you a $50 thank you check, a minimum of $50 thank you check, just for referring someone. So that's an option. There's also a very viable business option as well. A lot of us kind of fell into this as an accidental business. but are seeing the value in having a home-based business and kind of going a different route instead of the 40-40-40 plan, where you spend 40 years of your life working 40 hours a week, and retiring on 40% of your income, which probably really isn't enough to sustain you, kind of condensing that into a 4-year career and being able to have more life to live after. So if that's something that you're interested in, reach out to myself or whoever invited you to this webinar, and we can chat more and see if it's something you would like some more information on. So when you get started with your premium starter kit, I want to stress that you are not on your own. We've covered, or you're going to have continued education and continued support when you get your kit. You're going to have access to a ton of product education through your virtual office. And this is also where you can participate in Young Living University, which goes deeper into the science and usage of essential oils. On our team, we have access to monthly classes, monthly newsletters, one-on-one coaching, and a host of other leaders ready to support you through our exclusive Facebook group, LWN Lifestyles. So this is a secret Facebook group for our larger community we are a part of, called Living Well Now. And whoever invited you to this call, they would add you to this group after ordering your kit. And after you create your account tonight, and once you receive your kit, your enroller will also give you a valuable resource gift towards furthering your education about essential oils. So again, it can feel overwhelming at first, but we have lots of resources to help you, and a great community of people. We have an amazing team that's together to help people along their oily journey. So how many of you have learned a lot today? Hopefully all of you. And how many of you can see yourself starting to replace the toxins in your house with Young Living essential oils? And hopefully you get the idea that you're not going to be alone in this journey. So just wanted to take the time to thank you all for joining us on this call. And as we kind of wrap up, we've been doing this for a few years now, and we know there's 3 types of people that come to these types of classes. And the first person usually says, thanks, but no thanks. This probably isn't for me. That's completely fine. We just want to thank you for your time, taking it out of your busy schedule tonight. And if you do have any other questions, I encourage you to message myself or whoever invited you tonight to see if you have health goals that maybe we didn't address, or maybe you have skincare goals or a goal to live a non-toxic life in your home. Anything that you may have any questions about that need more clarity, please just ask us. We're here to help. The second type of person is a little bit more serious. You're interested and think it sounds good, but maybe you're not ready to fully commit and get the kit of essential oils. Maybe you have a lot of questions. Again, we just really appreciate you and your desire to be an educated consumer, and really just look forward to answering any questions that you may have. So again, please just ask away any questions you may have, and we'll be sure to point you in the right direction. My email, in case you fumbled upon this webinar, is Katie, Katie, at bestrongandoily.com. So that's how you can get in contact with me. And the third type of person, you're serious about using natural solutions in your home and on your body, and you're ready to try these products out. I'm thrilled for you because I know how your health is going to be changed and improved. You're going to feel better. You're going to be more energetic. You're going to have better sleep, and you're just going to feel better overall. And you'll want to tackle your day with gusto. So I really look forward to helping you along your oily journey, and again, setting up with all those resources that we have to support you. So again, we want to thank you for joining us tonight, and whoever invited you to this call, just get with them and they can help you set up your enrollment and getting your kit in hand. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out. All right, thanks everyone.